School mum.
I've put pizza.
I put nightmare.
I put trying.
I too feel sorry for her.
Smug.
Loser.
Mine's unreliable. I've put stern.
Or fragile.
Disastrous.
I've just put leader.
Drab.
I put uncertain.
It's very cornered.
I put down austerity.
I hold my hands up for that. I take responsibility. I led the campaign, and I am sorry.
And she never turned up. She never was there. So she's saying there, I'm sorry, I didn't, you know, this and this, but well, you didn't come to the campaign to fight your corner.
It just made me think about as a leader, she's not strong enough. Because if she can't even turn up to a debate with Corbyn, well, what chance do we have for her to lead the country?
She's trying to seek forgiveness so she can keep the job, and I don't think it'll work.
It's very difficult to say sorry in public. So I thought she came across very well there.
Yeah, I thought her mea culpa sounded a bit false. But at least I suppose she apologised, which is something. I've never heard a party leader stand up the stage and do that before.
Unlike any other politician who normally tries to fluff it over, cover it up and blame somebody else. Yeah. She didn't do that. She said, it was me.
It's like the opposite of what Jeremy Corbyn did last week, isn't it?
Can you tell us when it is?
I think she's been beaten up enough now.
I think she's in denial. I think she's overestimating the party's popularity. I think the last election she thought she was going to just run through it.
I just think she's trying to sugarcoat that she lost well, she never lost, but she almost lost when she went in, during the coalition with the DUP. So essentially she's trying to brag about something that she didn't win.
I thought it was nice that she actually apologised. I think you don't get that very often from a politician.
I put down it was quite brave of her to do that. Because you are admitting you've failed.
I disagree. I didn't even notice the apology. I just noticed the arrogance and that they still think they're the majority party.
The dream that means the son of a bus driver from Pakistan serves in a Conservative cabinet, alongside the son of a single mother from a council estate in southwest London.
Was it too abstract?
Doesn't mean a thing.
What is the British dream? That's what I want to know. I'm British, I've got dreams. But is it what everybody's dream is?
Initially I thought she sounded a bit like Winston Churchill. We were going to be fighting on the beaches and that, the way it came out, and I thought that was scripted, I really did. But I found that towards the end I believed what she said, because I believe that if you want to get anywhere in life, you've got to get off your arse and do it yourself. Sometimes I feel that Britain has been sliding down more and more down this slope from being Great Britain to just Britain. I think something needs to change to put us back up there to help us.
We hear the American dream all the time. People stick it and walk along with a gun in your hand and a cowboy hat, whistling Dixie. But there's no such thing as a British dream.
Is she living the American dream at the moment, or something like that? Or is she trying to convince people that we are living something like that?
Some people say we've spent too much time talking about Jeremy Corbyn's past. You may not have heard me say that. So some people say we've spent too much time talking about Jeremy Corbyn's past. I was about to talk about somebody I'd like to give a P45 to, and that's Jeremy Corbyn.
I think he was a total unacceptable lack of security. So he was a comedian, but he could have been someone else who wanted to kill Theresa May.
It could be an acid attack, it could be anything.
It's a hard one, isn't it? I think she dealt with it fairly well, considering,
It reminded me of when I was a teacher, and one of the kids, and you'd be saying something, and one of the kids would come up and give you a bit of paper, or, you know, you're sort of like, I've got to carry on, but I'll look at that later. Or, you know, that sort of, like, she took it and just sort of put it down and just carried on. Which, and then, you know, at the end making a bit of a joke was, you know, really good, and it did show her a genuine human side a bit more.
I think, yes, the security forces have got things to answer for, but I also think the press have got something to answer for. Surrounding him like that when the Prime Minister's talking.
I think she handled it well.
Yes.
She didn't react to him and then carried on with a wee bit of slight humour and then carried it through.
I want to do it Theresa May on you now. Well, she mentioned open, global and self-confident. I want to describe the Conservatives as open, global or self-confident. I think they're under some kind of illusion that they're a great party, and I think that guy was the only bit of entertainment in her entire speech. So well done him.
But with government, businesses and the public sector working together, we have bounced back. We've created record numbers of jobs. I hope you notice that, ladies and gentlemen, the Chancellor giving something away free.
I sometimes suffer from that when I'm in courts and what have you, and it's awful when it happens. She coped with that really well, and again came out with a little joke, just get everyone moving. I also note that the Cabinet stood up, give her the chance to compose herself, which I thought, they're on her team.
I actually put down human. She's being human there.
Yeah, I listened to Eddie Mayer. I was stuck in traffic coming here, and it was the same thing. He was trying to get Miss Rudd to say that it'd been embarrassing and everything else. He just kept going on and on, and digging about that. Nothing about what the policies were. And to give Amber Rudd her due, she did try to keep putting them back to what the speech was all about, which is what he was there to actually talk about.
To be honest, I just thought, I didn't write nothing about the cough, because I just thought, pretty normal thing, you know, it just occurred, you know, it's not, I can't believe people are being horrible about it. But yeah, I agree with her statement, and humour was used at the end, you know, shows a bit of personality really.
I think it just shows that she's human and she's got a cough, so, you know, if you've got a cough, what are you going to do? Choke to death.
I think she should have taken a break, to be quite honest, because she was struggling, so it detracts from the information that she's giving out. So, with somebody who's got a sore throat myself, you know, you just take a bit of a break.
I found it quite embarrassing for her because she lost the focus of that part of her speech through coughing, and I think if she'd have just maybe stopped and said, I'm going to just take a break and come back, she may have got, you know, I think they stood up and clapped. Thank God she's got through it, rather than what a rousing speech that was. And she made a joke. She looks so much better when she's relaxed and unscripted.
It's not strength, is it? Standing there coughing, spluttering your guts out in front of everybody.
You can't try and get points over as important as she was, trying to cough through it. It just so shows you're not confident about what you're doing. Raised, you just stop and take a break and come back.
I think she's shown a lack of sympathy for a long period of time, so I'm more inclined to think people don't really care if she's sick.
I just find it really distracting and quite disgusting and unprofessional as well.
I literally actually wrote down she was coughing through the lines.
That's why next week, this government will publish a draft bill to put a price cap on energy bills, meeting our manifesto promise and bringing an end to rip-off energy prices once and for all.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing because, like she put in that speech, not everybody has the time to keep on hopping around suppliers and stuff, and she caps it. And there are big business people that make a lot of money out of a lot of poor people.
I like that she said kind of next week we're going to do this because like normally politicians don't put a time frame, certainly not on themselves.
Yeah.
We're going to do this next week. That was, you know, refreshing.
I feel it was actually when Ed Miliband was leader of Labour, it was brought up by Labour.
Ed Miliband.
Yeah.
And they laughed at him and mocked him.